harassment. Like, you could just
I'm
say
not
a message.
harassing you. I'm just...
You're literally staying in the elevator with
I
us.
am riding the elevator.
Then go home.
Nobody says I can't stay in the elevator. I want to find out what floor you're on.
It's creepy.
Well, sorry.
Like, we're all adults here. You don't have to literally.
Well, then you
follow
can
the
act like an adult and follow the rules and regulations of the building.
See, this is that entitlement, man. Imagine walking your bike through a lobby and someone just, I don't know. I'm a little concerned about that. I don't think you're supposed to have bicycles or, vehicles of transportation in here. You're supposed to park that out there. I'm going to follow you back to your room. I'm going to go in your apartment. I'm going to see what types of stuff you have in your cabinets and your drawers.
Are you gonna go?
No. Are you gonna go?
No, obviously not, because we kind of just want to go home.
Okay, then go home.
Now look, listen. I'm not one to advocate for violence, right? But this is the type of stuff that gets people hurt. Because if that was me in that elevator and that woman was a man and he was like, I'm going to follow you back to your room. No, you're not. Talking about, look, and if he insisted on, no, I'm going to follow you back to your room. Well, you can follow yourself back to these. You know what I'm saying? I might have to give you a Will Smith real quick. You feel me? And I mean, again, I'm not advocating for that, but if someone was just following you back to your room, how could you get mad at them for assaulting you for it? Like, oh, I'm just going to follow you back. Like, because it's totally my place to do that. Like, man, if you don't go on.
You keep pressing 20, but you're not going.
Well, maybe I'll push all the buttons like a kid.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I like to play in elevators.
This is strange. You can do that on your own then.
Well, I chose the car.
No.
Like, who does this woman think she is? And then they get to the floor and he's like, are you going to go? Are you going to move? She's like, no, not going anywhere till you go somewhere. Like, and again, I guarantee it, if that woman were to even get yelled at and berated, not even assaulted, she would have a huge problem with it. She would play the victim. I mean, I wonder what type of drug she's on right now. I mean, seriously, because this is the type of stuff that you do when you're kind of loony or just bored. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some type of, dopamine intoxication going on and she just needs something to do. She just needs something to chase after. Obviously, I don't know what type of work she does. I don't know if she has a man in her life, but she's definitely lacking something serious.
We would like for you to leave so we can go home.
Well, I'd like to go home too.
You could go home, but you're just making me like really nervous. It's really unnecessary.
Well, if you don't follow the rules and regulations.
All right.
I'll find out what floor you're on.
Listen, at the end of the day, what's most important to learn from this is just mind your business, man. Don't go putting your nose in business that isn't yours unless it is seriously calling for intervention. You see a child who's in need, if he's lost, or if you see someone being assaulted. Even at that, calling the police in certain situations is a lot better than going and putting yourself potentially in harm's way. You never know what type of day someone's having. You never know what someone's going through in life. And you never know who feels like they have nothing to lose. So when you just take it upon yourself to play superhero and go be secret police over matters that really don't matter, this is how people get hurt. This is how people get killed. This is how people just get themselves into, trouble and issues that they really never needed. So, obviously this woman needs to get a life. I think she's just bored. This is one of the most ridiculous Karen videos that we've seen, but this type of stuff happens all the time, mainly from people who just need something to do and need to learn how to mind their own business.